Hi, my name is Dames, and ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a game I'm very, very excited for, and that, of course, is Atomfall. Now, as you can tell by the accent, I am British, so to find a post-apocalyptic game based in my country is very much a rare treat and something that I cannot wait to dive into, and this one looks absolutely bloody amazing. Now, I was initially actually planning on live streaming this game, and I did so if you managed to catch it on my channel, but unfortunately I couldn't actually get the game to run super smooth, so I feel like I'm gonna have to make this a video series instead. But regardless, I wanted to share my journey with you guys, as this game is absolutely awesome. Now, you know what? As I've technically played this game for an hour or two already, not actually that long, honestly, I might just bump it all the way up to veteran difficulty. Oh, I think I'm gonna regret this, but screw it.
Anybody there? I need help.
Hello, sir. You are not looking so good right now.
Who are you? What are you doing in here?
Your guess is as good as mine.
I thought this place was secure. Where's Dr. Powell?
I don't know how I got here.
You don't know. Lying here in a sealed bunker inside the quarantine zone, and you don't know. Damn it, listen, I'll help you. Explain what I can. But I need your help in return, all right? You're trapped in the quarantine zone around the Windscale atom plant. That's where it all went wrong. The only way to Windscale is through the interchange. You'll need my key card. Or you'll never get in. There are people, God, people who will help you escape, but they won't do it for free. I've lost so much blood. I can't think straight. There should be supplies nearby. Alcohol and rest. Stop the bleeding, please.
I mean, sure, mate. Why not? We actually could be blunt here. You can't trap me here. Maybe I should take the key card from you by force. There is a lot of cool role-playing options with dialogue that I've found so far, but very well, I'll see what I can do.
Hurry, please. It hurts like the devil.
No worries, mate. Right, let's try and find this guy some medicine. Well, I say medicine. It's definitely some bandages right now. We'll take this cloth right here, as well as this old whiskey. Is there anything else? Oh, some more. Okay, nice. I think that is actually enough, if I wasn't mistaken. Well, definitely enough now. So if we go back in here then, I think we can go to crafting and craft one bandage for this dude. Here you go, sir.
Please, a bandage. Please help me.
There you go.
Thank you. Delaying the inevitable, I'm afraid. But at least I can think more clearly now. Here's my key card. It will get you out of here and into the interchange. It doesn't matter what else happens. As long as the truth of this place gets out. Here are my notes. Everything I remember. It's not much, but it's all I can do. Now listen. There's still every chance something bad may happen to me, and you shouldn't be here when it does. If I can ever...
What do you mean by that, actually?
But for your own safety, you should go. Leave me. Go now.
Okay.
It's rare to find anyone who has the slightest spark of kindness in this place. It may help you to survive. I hope so.
I hope so too. I hope you survive, mate. Doesn't sound good though, so I'm gonna leave you. See you in a bit. Right, we can squeeze through this gap here. And out the hell we go. God knows what he meant by what he's gonna turn into. I actually have no idea.
Quarantine protocol is in effect. This door must remain sealed. Emergency access has been granted.
Never mind then. Looks like someone may or may not be looking for us, but how bloody beautiful is this game, by the way? How awesome does it look?
Had your bloody sight worse. Show your face. Let's get it over with, eh?
Yeah, alright then, mate. With the Welsh accent.
Off with you, or you'll regret it.
First bit of combat then.
You won't be... I've killed far worse than you.
Yeah, knocked out, mate. Did you have any decent loot on you? Not really, but we'll take it. Okay, let me just double check then before we leave that there is no loot in here. Now, if it is a little bit dark, you don't actually start with a flashlight, but you can get one relatively soon. So we'll try and find that once we can. Otherwise, we're going to be walking around a lot of dark areas. The flashlight slowly becomes your best friend. I think we can go in this door. Nope, we can't. Never mind. Right, let's head out into the world and show you the beautiful, beautiful country of Britain in a post-apocalyptic form, I guess. Here we go then. Britain. And the first thing you see, of course, is a red telephone box. How stereotypical, but how so very true at the same time. It seems to be ringing. Who could that be calling us?
Oberon must die.
Excuse me? Who is this?
Oberon must die.
Well, at least we know now Oberon must die. What the hell that means? Not a bloody clue, but that voice sounded pretty menacing, did it? God damn it. It actually looks like we can climb up onto this little bridge here as well. Can we actually get up here? We can. Nice. So it does look like there actually is someone over there, which is not great. We also have another bunker here. This isn't actually the one that we left, but it is another one. And we do have another dead person here with a bloody cricket bat. Of course. Well, at least we have our first weapon. Good old cricket bat. Let's see what's actually in here then. A lot more dead people, apparently. A torch. There we go. We do have our very own torch now then. I do believe if we click that, we do have a light source now. Now, hilariously, the first time I played this not too long ago, I did actually have to buy one, which, yeah, as you can see, is clearly a bloody waste. But at least we have one now. Massively useful tool, as to be expected. This game is pretty dark, and you spend quite a lot inside. And, yeah. What the hell is that? But we do have our first training stimulant then. So if we go over to skills, we do have a few options on what we could do. But you can also actually save up them, so you don't have to spend them straight away. Such as this actually is a huge thing that I want to get, where you can disarm traps. You have to save up free. And you can also find multiple different kind of skill books around the world as well to get certain abilities. Sure, we'll do that sooner rather than later, but yeah. That thing looks absolutely terrifying. What do we have in here? Cloth and ironite. More crafting items. Rifle ammo, which is amazing. We don't have a bloody rifle, so that isn't great, is it? And some pistol ammo. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we've got our first gun. We do have this buried secrets as well. You came to the interchange. Do not forget where you came from. Do not forget. You buried the secrets at these coordinates. The secrets will help you remember the interchange. It is November 1957. You're the only one left. Do not forget the ones trapped inside. Do not forget the quarantine protocol. Do not listen to the voices. What does that mean? I do not know, but there are some buried secrets, so we might have to have a little look, but we do actually have a gun now with 6 whole bullets. Check us out. And I really do love the reloading animation in this, which is pretty cool. Now, what do we find ourselves here? I'm gonna let you guys know now, it does attack you, so I'm just gonna do the good old let's just ignore my really bad shooting. And I also forgot this is on the hardest difficulty, so that did just take about 3 shots to the face. Feral. Gross. Another training stimulant in here, which is awesome. A diary from William Roberts, and I'm assuming William Roberts was the guy that we just killed, and unfortunately, he did just not make it. So, I don't know the lore in this game at all. This is generally kind of something I've not really learnt too much about, but I think, as a scientist alluded to, if you die by some kind of way, you may turn into a feral. I'm not entirely sure how it works. Of course, it is a post-apocalyptic game based after a nuclear disaster, so yeah, I guess we'll have to find that out together, I suppose. It does actually look like we've got a certain someone down here. Now, we could just
be calm. Hands away from weapons.
Now, I think these guys actually can be relatively non-hostile if you approach them with no weapons. But
Don't do anything stupid, friend. I'm gonna cut you to pieces.
some Geordie lasses just coming from... Oh my goodness! Get cricket battered, mate! Jesus! I mean, we'll take the police truncheon as well, thank you. Took half of our health out right now. I forgot the combat is going to be super brutal on this difficulty. We also do have a dead pirate, Dagonet, here, with a coded message and a lockbox. New lead found. Let's actually read that. A message written in code. The translation has been scribbled beneath it. Absent yourself from the convoy as soon as possible. Be discreet. There is a shed in Slatton. Dale Rail Yard. Grid reference. Make your way there. It cannot wait. I'll leave the supplies. And then obviously we do have the key. So if we go over to the map then, we should be able to somewhat kind of decipher where that was. So he left supplies in Slayton Dale. So 28. So here. 7E775. So I mean, yeah, I mean it could actually be quite a long ways away, somewhere around here, but we'll have to keep a lookout, that is for certain. Let's go into this cave here. Now, one thing we probably should do, actually, as you can see, obviously we nearly got killed by that Geordie lady. Let's craft another bandage for ourselves. Now, you can find all sorts of different healing items in this, like med kits, bandages, of course, if you are cut open. So that's a really good thing as well if you need to obviously heal that wound. But you can get food and drink as well. Of course, you can get tea. It's a bloody game in England. Now, if I remember correctly, I think the people in here are friendly, but we do have another dead scientist body here. Molotov cocktail, which is pretty damn nice if you ask me. Can we definitely cannot go up there, right? I don't know why I'm even trying. Obviously we can't. Oh, we've dropped our torch. 1 second. Okay, I can actually see again now. It is actually crazy how dark they decided to make this game. It feels a bit horror at sometimes, especially when you're lurking around caves and there's bloody bats everywhere. And I don't mean the cricket ones. I mean the ones that are trying to eat my bloody face. Right, that's that problem sorted. Now, it's a very interesting decision they decided to not allow you to have a light source whilst holding a weapon, but...
Hello?
Hello?
Who's out there? Stay back. What are you doing in here? Who knows what might have followed you in?
Just some bats. Relax, I mean no harm. I'm just lost.
Oh, you're lost, all right. You really don't know where you are. Are you all right? If you don't mind me saying so, you look proper peaky.
I just woke up. I have no idea how I got here.
Well, ain't that a turn up for the books? Mayhap I can help you find your feet a tad. This is the quarantine zone. They built hell in Cumberland, and you're right slap bang in it. Government boffins used to be here. Don't know what they were doing, but it all went to cock in the end. Look, if you've a question about these caves, I can help. I don't know much about out else, though. Supplies I could trade, if that's what you're after.
Yeah, I mean, I'm actually looking for a place called the Interchange. I got kind of told to go there via a dying scientist. Have you heard of it?
Interchange? Now, why does that ring a bell? I'm sorry. My memory ain't what it were. Mayhap it'll come back to me. You know, I must say, it's nice to talk to someone.
You're a bit lonely down here,
Someone
Reg.
who's properly here, that is. Not just a voice in my head.
He's gone a bit crazy. I'm not really surprised. Where does this cave actually leave, mate?
Well, this tunnel's part of the old cart route. What's left of it, any road. It's like a loop. Takes you in and out of Slatton Dale. The Dale's busy with outlaws, so watch yourself if you go that way. Oh, and there's a fenced-off way goes into the soldiers' territory. Skethermoor, that is. Can't recommend that. Not unless you're keen to get yourself shot or burned to a crisp.
Okay, good to know. What do you have for trade? So, the trading system is very unique. I actually really like it. There's no currency in this game, I do believe. It's a bartering system of kind of, I've got this, you have that, would that make sense? So, for instance, we could maybe get this makeshift grenade recipe, which obviously allows us to make them. Or this tool that... I kind of want this. I never got this the last time I played it. So we can actually use it to find, like, buried things, I think. I'm not sure. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to give him that weapon and we can trade. Maybe he'll actually give me something else as well. Okay, he doesn't want to give me that. That's very much a one-way deal, I guess. I mean, we can maybe give him a Molotov. No, he's not keen for that. Right, we'll just swap the bat, I guess, for a detector tool. I don't know how this works, but we'll check it out. Nice.
Good trading, thank you. Come back if you're around. Might have something new I could trade with you. Bye.
See you later, mate.
You be careful out there.
Yeah, you be careful in here. Clearly, it's not going super well, but yeah, let's head back out the cave and kind of go and see if we can find some stuff with our new tool or something.
Hey up, stranger.
Hey up, mate.
Not seen you around this stretch before. How do? Where did you come from then?
I actually don't know.
Blimey. You must have taken a knock on the noggin or something. Still, you're looking decent fettled now. My name's Nat, by the way. Forgive me being curious of strangers. This place been off for years. There've been strange happenings. You have to be careful who you trust. Not civilized round here anymore, just savages that roam about. And a few survivors, like myself.
What's behind all these strange happenings?
Things have been bad ever since the government built that plant across the water. Shady, secret stuff them scientists were up to. Whatever they were doing, they were right keen to bury it when it went wrong.
Go on.
Listen, I overheard them once, the blokes in noddy suits. The ones that appeared right after the disaster, talking about their quarantine. How they had to seal the place. Said something about an interchange, a secret project. But I should stop talking before I get carried away.
We're hearing a lot about this
Not
interchange,
personal.
aren't we?
I can be a right chatterbox, that's all. It's what they chucked me out of the village for, the buggers.
That's absolutely hilarious. You mentioned a village. Yeah, I thought you said there was nothing civilized anymore.
Aye? Well, I was speaking truth. From a certain point of view. Wyndham has not been civilized since the soldiers moved in. Running the place like prison camp. Calling themselves protocol. I can point you to it. But I've no desire to return. You ask me, those that stayed might have done better out here. Now, I'm not sure I should be saying out more to a stranger.
Okay, so we've unlocked a location then, a potential village. I mean, if you know anything about this interchange, I would, I'd much appreciate it.
Easy now. I only heard the name. But I'd wager it's buried under these hills. This place is riddled with secret bunkers. Or so I've heard. Such things were kept hidden from the likes of us, of course. But look, if you want more, you'd be wise to ask Molly, the tinker. An ear for information has Molly. She's usually camped just north of here. Now I really should stop talking. Now personal, but you can't trust anyone too much these days, can you? So long.
Nice one. So we got quite a few different locations there from Nat. So we actually got a trader camp location where Molly is going to be stationed, and we also got the location of a village. So yeah, awesome. So maybe we should try and find these left supplies then. If I go back to the map, 287E. So that is 27.7. That's going to be 28.7, right? Like over here somewhere. Pretty much, okay. Then 7750. We're going to be saying like there maybe? Would we guess? So if I put a compass map down, if I put a compass marker down here, 28.8, 77.5, pretty much bang on. So yeah, we'll go over to that and see if we can find these left supplies, if we can survive it anyways. We do have this like dam here. Now, there seems to be a dead body, which is quite concerning, I guess. But let's see if we can loot. Oh, he actually had a metal detector on him himself. Nice. We should have probably saved that, shouldn't we? That's annoying. Can't actually pick it up either because we got no more space. It looks like I can actually see a lot of not so friendly gentlemen over there, and ladies, of course. So maybe we want to kind of scoot around this way if we can. Now, I don't like the fact we really do not have a lot of weapons right now, apart from this baseball bat and an empty pistol. Could ideally do with finding a rifle or a shotgun or something. That would be pretty sweet. We check in here. We now do have a shotgun, ladies and gents. That is going to be absolutely blooming amazing. So I'm going to assign that to... Well, we may as well actually assign that to the right-hand side for now, as well, we don't actually have any pistol ammo, so 2 whole shells. Sure, we can do a lot of damage with that. Now, it does say keep out here, so got to be very careful and watch our step. We are probably going to be trespassing on some people's land very soon. Is there any loot in here for me? Doesn't look like it. Looks like we can maybe crawl underneath this fence here. And yeah, we are now trespassing. Hopefully we don't get caught, but I mean, if we do, we're gonna have to probably fight our way out of this situation. But we really do not have a lot of ammunition right now to do so. Now, we've actually discovered the outlaw camp here. So yeah, we're still actually pretty far away from, I guess, where we wanted to be, and try and discover that cache over there. Let's try and sneak. I think we just stood on a trap. Did anyone notice? Did anyone notice? I don't think they did. So that is very lucky. I'm gonna try and sneak around. I probably should get my gun out just in case, right? It looks like a kind of squadron of them's coming back through the gate as well. Kind of perfect timing from us here. We can hide in this like longish grass as well. Camouflage ourselves. Now, I don't think we can actually get in that building, right? Let me just double check here. Yeah, there's a radio tower that there's no power to access it right now, which is a shame. And I can hear a lot of them whistling. We need to get the hell out of here before something really bad happens. I actually found some potatoes on the floor, which is extremely tasty. Now, we are not actually full up on health right now, so you know what? Let's eat some potatoes. It only does give a little bit of small health anyway, but I'm guessing that is down to the difficulty we are playing. I'm sure a lot of health items are not going to be much use to us right now. Now, there's still an absolute abundance of outlaws running around. The enemies I would like try and fight them, but we don't really have the ammunition to do so right at this moment. But then again, the only way to get ammunition is to kill them. So that is a bit of a dilemma in itself. So maybe being sneaky might not be the best strategy here. And there's actually a ladder as well that we may as well go up, I guess. Now, warning, restricted area. Now, I think we may have found what we are looking for. Now, of course, obviously, I did know this was here, but it did take me quite a while to find it the last time I played it, just before this. So this is literally the place we want to be going. This is... well, you'll see what it is. That is right. We have found the interchange then. The place that everyone keeps speaking about, and we do not have a bloody clue what it is. And to be honest, I still don't know. I just know the location just far. So if we open up this door, then we should be able to open the door from this terminal here.
Unauthorized personnel may not, under any circumstances, enter the...
Yeah, I don't know about that one, mate. We've got a Trixie card, apparently, that opens up everything. Very Fallout. Vault door opening. This is literally just Fallout in Britain, right? But kind of not at the same time, as Fallout London literally already exists. Now, before we actually head inside then, is there anything else we can loot? A bottle? And a pneumatic dispatch tube. What is that exactly? So this is a storage system that is implemented into the game, which is pretty damn cool if you ask me. Basically, you can kind of store things in here you want to either trade later down the line or scrap or do whatever you want to, I'm assuming. I'm not entirely sure, but it has 100 slots, so yeah, that is pretty cool. But I mean, we don't really have a lot of stuff on us right now anyway, to be fair. Now let's walk into this place then. We are trespassing, but this is the interchange then. Very, very sketchy place. I think I can hear bats again. 1 second. These things are so annoying and horrible. I actually find them quite cute in real life. Not in this game, though. Metal detector. Okay, so we actually have found something here, potentially. I mean, do we need to... is this how it works? Yes, apparently. What do we have in here? Ooh. Alcohol and a Molotov cocktail. Nice. Can't believe I literally just played this game for a few hours and never even found this stuff before. Right, so I think to turn the initial power on, we had to pull this lever here. Gives us a bit of light in here. Not exactly a lot, but it's better than nothing. We do have a dead body here as well. Strange noises from below. Do I want to read that? I guess I do. A new lead found then. Let's read it. The site manager wants to keep a log whilst he's gone to check the construction site. It's so quiet and we're trapped just the same as we were yesterday. There was the day the power went out and the quarantine cut us off from the others, and then nothing. How long's it been? Months? I heard strange noises again from below. The site is blocked from up here, so the boss had to go through the robotics lab. I know he's not coming back. He took the site off his key, and I'm so hungry. We built all this for the scientists, and for what? For what indeed? That poor lad died. Something is very much amiss here. And I don't like it, I'll be honest. Now, both this door and this door seem to be locked from what I remember. So it's medical and robotics, which is where the boss just went in that note. So we can only actually go forward here. Oh, can I? There we go. Crawl through. And we're going to want to go up here, I think, to this very ominous tunnel. That looks very, very spooky. We can use our modified key card here. That seems to just break everything. And here we are in the central processor then. What the hell even is all of this?
Do you require the operator?
And this strange, creepy ass voice. Who the hell is this?
Perception is key.
What are you talking about?
Listen to me. Listen. Everything depends upon the interchange. It must live again. And then Oberon must die. Oberon must.
So once again, the point reiterated then. Oberon must die, as well as the interchange must live. A strange telephone operator called me inside a central processor of the interchange. Its words were cryptic. It told me the interchange must live and then Oberon must die. I thought that was a character from Game of Thrones, but apparently not. Now, we do have some interesting things here then. An atomic battery, and these seem to be pretty huge in this game, so we're going to be taking that alongside a configurement for the quarantine and a high-powered 9mm pistol, which is going to be awesome. So we do have some information about the quarantine then, and the fact that atomic batteries essentially the only thing that powers this place. So let's pop it in here and go back. Now some things are actually open again, I think.
Data stores offline. Central processor offline. Facilities offline. Project sectors offline. Please re-establish atomic flow from data stores to central processor at your earliest convenience.
Okay. I restored the power to a console in the interchange, which appeared to begin an activation process. However, the facility reported that the central processor and data stores are still offline. Plugging in the batteries released the locks of the data stores. The announcement said they require atomic power. So yeah. Oh, actually. Nice, some more training stimulants. We actually have quite a lot now. Do we have 5? Maybe we should unlock something, actually. Let me have a quick look here, what I would like to do. Reduce damage from melee attacks. That could be quite good. Defeating an enemy in melee combat grants a melee damage buff. Heart rate rises slower and recovers faster. Low health regeneration is faster and restores more health. That actually might be quite a good thing. Or do we just increase health here? I think as it seemed to be quite an annoying thing when I played before, traps seem to keep getting me. So I think I'm gonna learn how to disarm traps and harvest their supplies. That'd be pretty useful, I think. Right, so there is a lever here that we don't have power for, which I'm assuming is going to open these doors, but we don't have enough atomic power as things stand. Oh! Well, that scared the crap out of me. At least we're not stinky anymore, I guess. Now, there are 2 doors here then. So we've got Data Store Charlie, so Data Store C, which I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, we don't actually have access to the power in here either. No, that is right. We do need another one of those batteries. So if we read this, Garrow denied my request, of course, but I've heard some spare batteries over the dam that might be able to get our hands on. Could you pick them up for me, Douglas? You know the way into North Casterfell Wood and head north of here. So we do have another lead then, potentially, of trying to find a atomic power battery for Data Store C. And I do believe if we actually go over here across the corridor, it's the same for Data Store D. And if we go down these steps then, there should be a lead regarding this. Douglas, get battery across the Skithermore Vehicle Depot, will you? They want to get a modified tank running, if you can believe it. I don't see why we need to worry about mobilizing any military here. I'll draw you a map and a personal hatch. It's a little discreet. So we should be able to now actually get some information about maybe finding another battery here. So that's good to know. And Yeah, I don't want to go down here. It looks absolutely bloody dangerous. So we'll wait until we've got power up and running. I'm assuming... Yeah, we can't go through any more doors. God damn it. I probably should equip our new gun then. 5 whole bullets, which honestly is not a lot unless they're headshots. Headshots are absolutely lethal in this game, by the way. Everything else, everyone just kind of becomes a bit of a bullet sponge, which is a bit... Yep. People are coming, of course. Now, what weapons do we actually have? We do have these Molotovs, which... Maybe we actually utilize them.
Don't do anything stupid, friend.
Burn! Okay.
Where have you got to, eh?
I actually can't see a damn... Trying to get a clear shot, but I can't see a damn thing. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, these guys are wrecking me. Yeah, this darkness might be an issue. I might have to be a bit more sneaky than this. Right, so we know those dudes are coming then. We've got... How many bullets? We've got 2 shotgun shells. And I'd actually need to swap out this gun again because it didn't save apparently. So we'll assign that to the bottom slot here. And we'll reload this. Now, there were some red barrels, I think. Maybe we'll have to utilize them. That could be the way forward here. A big kaboom. And of course, we do have the Molotovs that seem pretty useless when we use them then. If we can actually get headshots off, we will be okay. But it's just so...
Don't you go asking...
Okay. That was one. Oh god, they know. They bloody know. Run.
Now here, they've done a runner. You're dead. You hear me? Dead.
I'm shooting.
Okay.
Dead. Too much.
No bullets left. Basically no health left. Wait, let's just use a bandage quickly. Are we okay? Jesus, that was very close. But this guy did have another shotgun on him, which we might as well take, actually. We could maybe trade it for something useful. This guy had a nail bomb. Oh, nice. It's no point in taking another... Actually, you know what? We will take another revolver. We may have to use it to do a little bit of trading like us.
Stay put while I can. Yeah, let's give them a... Come off it. Piece of cake, this is.
Oh, there's quite a few more, actually. I thought we were done with this.
Take this.
Take what? Do we maybe Molotov this person? Is it risky? Feel like it could be risky. You know what? Nail bomb. Oh my god, look at my health. Oh my god, look at my health. Jesus Christ. Okay, can I please... Okay, I can craft another bandage. Use. That was absolutely ridiculously close. Oh, we've got a rifle. Get in. I love the rifle on this game. It's been my favorite weapon so far. But yeah, we may as well take the revolvers, right? Because we can just sell them, essentially. So, I do definitely want to equip this rifle. Actually, I'll assign it to this slot down here. And we've got 7 bullets for it, which is pretty decent, actually. Now, the only problem, ladies and gents, is we do not have any health whatsoever, but we do have to venture back outside as, yeah, we're going to need some of those atomic batteries. I do actually know where one is located, so we should probably head there. Back in Slatton or Slayton Dale then. We're actually going to have to head all the way over to this side of the map because Molly actually is selling one, which is pretty useful. We do have to give her some decent things though, but before we do that, should we maybe check out if we can find this hidden supply cache? We discovered the rail yard then. Pretty self-explanatory as there's a massive train right there. Any loot anywhere? Doesn't look like it. Is it in this building potentially? It's not in this building. It's like to our left. Okay. And it does say we're pretty much on it. Are we like gonna find it in here or something? Wait a damn second. That whistling sounds awfully close. Oh no. If we just stay still, we may be fine. Now I'm wondering if the supplies are not specifically here. Maybe they're just in the rail yard. Kind of.
Don't do anything stupid. Nothing too fancy.
Okay. Well, that isn't good. Oh my god, there's so many of them. We need to bloody run now. I was gonna say, how did that dude not see us? We do not have the health to fight anyone right now. Ouch! Are they still? Yes, they're still chasing me. Are you kidding? Look how many of them they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's like at least 7 or 8. Maybe 10 there. Oh, they want me dead. There's an absolute heap of lads over there. Okay, I think we may be in the clear. Not been able to find the bloody rail yard gifts, but let's go chat to Molly. We needed to do this anyway. Hello.
I don't know you, do I?
You don't. You don't.
I'm sure I don't. Not seen you around here before. Your lot shouldn't be wandering this far out village. It's safe. That is where you came from. The village.
Nope. I'm not from a village.
Well, course you're not one of them. You're a stranger to these dales, aren't you? Clear as crystal now I look at you. And I'm good at reading people. It's a right handy skill. Especially if you want to get any good business done. My name's Molly. If you've got out to trade, I got some bits and bobs for sale.
You're a trader?
Well, before everything were a mess, I used to be a tinker. Travelling round, fixing things for folk. Sharpening knives and scissors. Selling pots and pans. Afterwards, couldn't get stuff off the markets to sell anymore. So I thought, Molly, my girl, you need to become a broker. That's what I do. I sort out deals. And I do it fairly. Reputation's about the only thing worth spit now.
I'm interested in some trade. So as mentioned then, Molly does have a very, very, very important item. One of the atomic batteries. However she got hold of this, God knows. But I'm going to try and see if we can do a little bit of trading here. So we got a couple of shotguns. Still not enough, you see. She really...
Very good.
Wait a sec.
Ooh, now that's nice.
Okay, she liked that. So we've... For this battery, we've given her 3 pistols, a shotgun. I know how to barter game. Thanks for letting me know. But yeah, and also 2 Molotovs. But we can always craft some more of these eventually if we find out how to, I guess. Nice.
Want to trade again? You know where to find me. If out new comes into me hands, it goes straight in stock. Just saying. It's worth coming back to see. Perhaps I can throw in a bit of gossip too. That battery thingy I sold you. Quite a find, isn't it?
Just a bit.
Made by the boffins, if I'm not mistaken. You know, I used to have another. I sold it a while back to someone in village. Let me think. Aye, it was the vicar I sold it to. Right keen to have it, he was. Said something about being a collector. Don't know why you'd collect that old stuff. I suppose he finds the glow nice to look at.
Interesting. Now, you guys clearly don't know exactly what these are for. I mean, I don't either, but I know they are needed in this facility that we can actually ask her for information about, but of course we do know where it is, so...
You need anything, Molly will be here.
I'll see you in a bit, Molly. Absolute lovely lady. I'm pretty much caught up to the point I was in the live stream that I did. One last thing I've got to do is go to the village itself then. I managed to just... Wait a sec. Are we just... Yeah, we're just doing this, I think.
Whoa! Definitely something out there.
You know what? Let's do a bit of melee. If you don't have a gun, I won't use a gun. How about that? All's fair loving cricket bats. Where did he go? Okay. Yeah, your axe is a bit slow, isn't it, mate? Get absolutely wrecked. That would kill, by the way, a cricket bat to the face. Those things are solid. You know what? We'll take the spike club and cloth. We may as well take this guy's axe as well, I guess. We don't have enough space. God damn it. But yeah, let's go head into the village then. A very friendly British village, I'm sure. And I'll also take this shotgun ammo. Thanks.
Wyndham Village is under the authority of the Quarantine Protocol. Acts of banditry and other breaches of the Penal Charter will be severely punished.
Sarge! Look! Visitor!
Well. Just look what the cat dragged in. Pay attention. This village is under military occupation per the Quarantine Protocol. You're new round here, eh? Which means you're free to enter. Just keep your nose clean, all right? What are you gawping at?
Okay.
Like I said, you're free to enter the village. Move on.
Just like that, I can just walk in.
Just like that. Captain's orders. He says any stranger might be important. So we just send any like you his way. Unless you're an outlaw, of course. Or worse.
Where can I find this guy?
I reckon he'd be keen to see you right away. Last I heard, Captain Sims was down by the bandstand. Present yourself to him toot sweet, if you know what's good for you.
Well, should I shoot him, Sarge?
You should not. Do they look like an outlaw to you?
No, I'm super friendly, actually.
No. Sarge.
There we go then. Outlaws we shoot, strangers we let in. Captain's orders.
Sound, mate. Cheers. Also, just look how bloody awesome this is. A very, very accurate representation of British houses. You never see this in games. This is awesome. Wyndham Village. But yes, ladies and gents, I do think I'm going to end this video here. Episode 1 of the Atomfall playthrough. If you have already kind of seen this because you was on the live stream, I do apologize, but as you know, I could not get that working at all. I don't know why this game really struggles to run. Just in general, the optimization isn't amazing, but on live stream, it really sucked. But I'm pretty much literally caught up with everything that I've already done at this point. So yeah, in the next one, we'll be discovering brand new things together. So appreciate you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bloody cheek of you too, you scouse lady.